Hello everybody and welcome to our new series where we're going to be talking about the basics of Galactic Starfighter of Star Wars The Old Republic. Star Wars The Old Republic is a game that I just got into. I love the game, but the Galactic Starfighter has a bit of a learning curve, not much of a tutorial, so I'm here to help with that. It's a great way to take break from the main game. It is very different than the basic game, and as far as the dogfighters goes, it is actually quite deep and a very entertaining side game. It's definitely not a mini game because it's a lot more complicated than a usual mini game that you have. The first screen that you encounter when it comes to Galactic Starfighter is selecting your class of ships. You can switch these during battles, but generally you want to stick to one, either based on the way you want to play, which is how I play it. Ideally you would want to swap them depending on what the enemy is bringing, what you want to kill, and the map, but honestly you don't need to worry about those. Just play what you think is fun, and I'm here to tell you what each class excels at so that you can play the type of ship you would like to play. Like, you will know what to play and you will not feel like you're missing out or not enjoying this awesome feature of this game. So let's talk about the Starfighter. Starfighter is the first one that you're going to get introduced to. It is a very versatile, fairly fast. You are able to swap between your primary weapons, which one type is like a close range, one is against shields, and your secondary weapons are your missiles, as you've seen this ship just firing a missile. Missiles are just for stuff that are way too fast, like against scouts, or the things that are outside of your main weapons range. Those are the basics. Strike Fighters, very versatile. They come in, they do very good damage. I've seen a lot of great players use Strike Fighters to single-handedly turn battles. They can capture points, they can hold points quite well. They're fairly fast, so a good player with this will do a lot of damage. Scout. Let's take a look at our Scout. By the way, all of these ships have their Empire side equivalent now. So the Scout is as the name implies, well, the Scout. It's fast, it hits hard, and it gets out fast. So what it does is it's a great flanker. It will flank the enemy positions, take out their gunships really quickly before they can even respond. It can come in close and fast, has great boosters, depends on how you built it. They also have torpedoes or missiles. Honestly, missiles, torpedoes, it's pretty interchangeable in Galactic Starfighter. If you're familiar with dogfighting games, it's pretty much, your missiles. If you have something faster than you, use the missiles, and Scouts are perfect for that. So, if you want fast, go Scout. Bomber is, as you can see, is a very interesting kind of ship. It is the engineer. If you are familiar with Team Fortress 2, it is the engineer. It drops turrets, it drops repair drones, camps in a point, it locks down the point, and these things can be the most strategic kind of ship. If you prefer a bit more strategy rather than shooting ability, these things can do more damage than multiple ships with right turret placement without ever firing a shot. So definitely consider it. People will love you for it, especially if you take Hyperspace Beacon, which will let people respawn closer wherever you put the beacon at. As you can imagine, it's a very big deal. But other than that, there are a lot of ways to play it. It's not a very versatile ship. It's a little slower, very tanky. Very tanky. It can take a lot of damage before it goes down, and it prefers to hide. Turrets is the way to go with the bomber. Gunship. It is my personal favorite. It is the sniper class of Galactic Starfighter. If you ever play Galactic Starfighter and you got wiped out by something you did not even see, even from full health, you got hit by a gunship. Gunship, as you can see, is just a ship with a big gun, and that's literally what it does. It does have some close range utility, so don't underestimate them in close range at all. You still need to be careful, but the gunships, if you want to snipe people from afar, they have a 15,000 meters range. And if you're being shot at by a gunship, all you have to do, take cover, move fast, get out of there as fast as you can. So gunships, just like for any sniper class, stealth becomes quite important. Long range attacks and pushing the kind of like sitting back and shooting people is the way the gunship plays. And these are the four. Just to summarize, Strike Fighter, the versatile guy. can do anything. Scout, fast and hits hard. Bomber, drops turrets, can great support class. Gunship, fire support class. On its own, it sucks. Next up, we're going to be talking about the components and how to build and upgrade your ship. The difference between an upgraded and an unupgraded ship is astronomical. After we're done with the components, we're going to be talking about the crew, and we're going to see some gameplay. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.